You ready to make it happen.
Hallelujah.
What it is.
Yeah, I'm still recording, man. I can cut that out.
You good?
Yeah, check.
It's just taking a long time to switch.
Foot.
Okay.
After we can move that one out to work.
There we go.
You good?
I'm trying to move this out to we're not using now.
Go to the.
Oh yeah.
That's good.
Later, 'cause I can't get my password.
Did I get headsets?
I'm gonna forget the thing, that's what I'm saying. Down in your bag. Yep.
You ready to go live, y'all? Going hot. Yeah.
Yeah.
The only way to the Father is through Christ Jesus. Welcome everybody, SMP3. You with Mark E.
John G.
MARV.
The Mar. Good evening. We want to thank everybody for joining us this evening. We've got a special guest.
Yes, we do.
Brother Carlton Reed in the house.
In the house.
He's our education expert, finance expert, spiritual expert,
Engineering expert.
chef.
You know what I'm saying?
Bungee jumper.
Yeah. Mechanic. You know what I'm
But
saying?
you're really going to enjoy the show this evening. We got Brother Reed in, and part of the focus for this whole month, since it's Black History Month, we're going to focus on Africans in the Bible, Black folks in the Bible.
Yes, sir.
We're going to talk a lot about that. And before we go any further, I want to say congratulations to the Atlanta Falcons for winning the Super Bowl.
Here we
Man,
go.
yeah,
All right,
ATL.
Too soon?
All right, Steve
Yeah.
Harvey.
You at halftime?
I don't even want to talk about that today.
Bro,
man.
only 12
You know
people
what I'm
showed
saying?
up at the airport, man.
Why
12
would they?
people.
Why would they? For what? They should like go ahead and throw a bomb in the stadium that they built. It ain't even on the way up yet.
This
They
is-
need to blow it down already. Nah.
We're not ISIS, all right? We don't want.
Nah. Hey, if they gotta bring ISIS in to do it, bring them in. Because the way that they folded on that, they don't deserve a new stadium. Blow that mug up, man.
That was ugly.
Yeah, that stadium gotta
That
go.
was
Cause
ugly, man. I was on the phone with my brother during the game. You know, he lives in ATL.
Yeah.
And it was 28-20. I said, man, it's over, man. He said, what are you talking about? I said, man, I said,
momentum
Brady.
done switched on
He
you.
did, man. But you know something that happened very few people noticed, man? Tom Brady, the two white boys dropped the pass. You know, the two receivers. Tom Brady called in and said, send some brothers in here. Had Bennett, had the rookie with the elbow injury, and they got him back going, man.
Man.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I ain't even trying to hear all
I
that,
didn't,
dog.
I didn't mean to get that deep.
Nah.
It's really just a joke
It's
to
really,
get the show
it's really,
started. And
it's really like quite simple. Never mind. Never mind.
Yeah. But
Worst loss in Super Bowl history.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But listen,
bro.
listen, again, we want to thank everybody for joining us here tonight for the SMP3, the Sunday Men's Perspective here on the Black on Black Network.
Sure.
What's coming up in TripGear, John?
Yes, we're going to talk about some black heroes, but we're also going to talk to ask Brother Reed, some additional questions about Black history. And this is Black History Month, so we're going to try to uncover some black heroes that, as they call it, she heroes. I have no problem with they would say, she philosophy. so we're going to talk about some, folks doing, just doing what's right. You know what I'm saying? Helping out the community, and how to decode messages. In fact, we're going to talk a little bit about the black, the Black Israel Hebrewites, which is really expanding in our community, and I'm going to decode their main message. I'm just going to blow it up, like in about 30 seconds.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Like the Atlanta Stadium.
Yeah.
Get that stadium out of here, man. For what? For what?
Too soon?
Nah, man. Right on time. For what, man? But
Hey, Mark, what's coming up with the Jaded Life?
alright, man, the Jaded Life, boy. Now we're gonna talk about kind of talk about the origins of the name, the Jaded Life, which kind of stems from Jaded Eternal, which is, we're gonna get into it. I'm not gonna pre-talk it, but we're gonna kind of touch on that, and then I'm also gonna talk a little bit about creativity's place in the kingdom.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? So
All
yeah,
right.
that's what we're gonna do.
And we want you to stay tuned because we got a couple of special things coming up. Number one, we've got Brother Carlton Reed. We're going to have some great conversation with him. And we want to thank you for coming back, because Brother Reed was actually with us. Was it in November?
November.
Yeah. We had a great time then. So we want to thank you for coming back and joining us again. Of course, we got some great gospel music.
Yes, we do.
Got a couple of songs that you might have been sleeping on.
Snoozing.
Might have been snoozing on. So
Yeah.
we're going to throw those in today. And then Minister Woodall, at the top of the hour, is going to give us 88 seconds of encouraging words.
Nice.
Okay. Powerful.
All right,
Okay,
so we're
bet.
going to have a jam-packed show today. Thanks everybody for joining us here in SMP3 with Mark
Yes.
E.
John G.
MARV.
Stay with us. Great gospel music.
New stadium for what, man? For
You
what?
can't blow up a stadium.
Nah, they built that stadium. It's about 80% done. Man, just throw a missile in that one and blow that whole thing up. Is I'm live?
You lied.
Is I'm live, man? New stadium for what? 28-3 in the third, halfway through the third. Four possessions. 4 possessions, and you lose
Different angles.
for what?
And score 8 points the last each time.
Yeah,
you can't even stop it.
Then you come on now. Come on, man. For what? It's all good, man. I was like, I just go ahead. I can see, you know what I'm saying. I can see, you give Brady and them double check their props.
Well, you grab me that big chair.
Yeah, no doubt.
I mean, it's
That one over there.
so when you get a brother like Brother Reed here that has such a much wealth of knowledge, what do you think about the now they estimated the wall being $21.6 billion, to do three and a half years. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking about sending young Paul down there and make some money.
Hey,
Look at
man.
the wall.
As long as I get
Just don't go,
75%,
just don't get caught on the wrong side of the board.
if I get 75% of the profit, I'm good with that.
Yeah, don't get caught. Because we forget a lot of black men, they did it on the good times, actually. They told a lie when they got rid of the brother, the father of good times, that the Alaskan pipeline, they need underwater welders. And man, they were paying like $50 to $75 an hour. This is back in the 80s. I mean, that's so, it's something we might not like, but as a people at Marv, it's something we might want to look at, because they're looking for contractors. So you need a lot of seamen. You know what I'm saying? You need a lot of people.
I ain't trying to give no resources to that foolishness, man.
Oh, come on, man. They're gonna
Come on, man.
Keep young Paul here, they'll never build one.
okay.
Too expensive.
That's a lot of money.
$22 billion?
Yeah, $22 billion. He estimated it as being $6 billion.
Hey,
The
listen,
federal
Facebook,
government didn't estimate.
One of the
it.
things
Yeah,
I want to tell you, first of all, I
billion.
want to thank you. But one of the things I want to tell you that I do when I listen to like She Philosophy, anything that's going on in Black and Black Network, I watch it on Facebook, but I've got it on my TuneIn app.
Yeah.
So I can hear some of the good music that's playing in between the segments. You know, just want to give you that little hint right there because, see, there's some good stuff, good music that's going to be playing. So, again, we want to thank you for joining us, number
Yes.
one. But you might want to take that and run with it because you're like this music too.
Or you can do like Young Paul, and he does both. He has the TuneIn app going and the Facebook going. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
I was
that's
doing
about
that
right.
Right.
So he, you know, these young cats, you know, that's how they do it. You know, what I mean, they want to be on top of the game. You know what I'm saying, but I mean, Trump is, you know, he got 2 years. I give him 2 years,
My favorite
and
president.
he's gonna step down. He's gonna step down in 2 years.
Well, I believe that's gonna happen
Yeah.
too. However, that's my worst nightmare.
Oh yeah, you're right. His Pence is
Pence, and he's young.
yeah. That could get ugly.
Yeah.
That could get ugly. Pence is the same cat that didn't. The guy that was accused of doing something. I forget what it was. And they found out he was innocent. He would put his signature on the document.
Yeah.
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 You
just
see
got
it?
pardoned.
I know, man. How do you do people like that? That's
I
just
don't know,
not.
he wouldn't do it.
Wouldn't do it.
No.
So we have some things that we have to, some things that we have to look at, and some things we have to really, deal with. But I'm saying at the same time, black folks, Negro, colored, what we call ourselves. I say at the same time, if he's giving away money for certain projects, you feel me? If he's doing money for certain projects, for example, the young lady has never done our new education.
Right.
She's never done it before, man. This is all new to her. In fact, my sister did research and called me last night. And my family, we on to this research thing pretty big time. Mm-hmm. And she said that the schools that she operated, all of them failed in Michigan. They all got Fs. She doesn't know what she's doing, but they're going to give her about a lot of money. Mm-hmm. And what we have to do is be wise enough to be able to get some of those funds and do the things that we need to do. Because she's going to open it up for private education.
I believe it.
Yeah, she's going to open it up. So we can't sit back and just say, man, well, I'm not going to worry about it. Because somebody's going to pick up that $50, $25, $100 billion. Mm-hmm. And then I said it before. The school on Keystone, not even going to name it, the school on Keystone is owned and operated by guys from Turkey. Not Turkey, Indiana, but from the country Turkey. There's 3 of them. They own that school. And in that school is 99.9% black children.
1 minute.
And there's no windows. And it's a warehouse. And that's what's going on. That's a charter school. So we have to put ourselves in a position to either do charter schools ourselves, because what they're going to do is do it, and they don't know what they're doing.
How about a novel idea? How about let's improve public schools?
They're gone. And I mean, I don't mean they're gone. I mean the whole
30 seconds.
They're using the. Yes, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. Yeah. My sister and I talked about it last night.
Keith and Jay said hey.
Who?
What's poppin', y'all?
Keith
What's
and Jay.
happening?
Keith Hill and Jay.
What's
You
up,
doing,
y'all?
Jay?
Yeah.
Oh, what's up, King?
What's happening?
What's up, Jay? What's up, nephew?
What's happening, man?
Yo.
And I don't appreciate what you said at the meeting,
What's
man.
poppin'?
I forgot.
Hey, we about to get with it. Now I'm sizzling.
Going hot,
It's time-
Joe, going hot.
Hey, okay, let's get it. Let's get it. John, he about to go in today, man.
Brand new Kirk Franklin.
Okay.
Our world needs you.
Oh man, that's what I'm talking
Yeah, I
about.
love that song. If you get a chance, check the video out. The video is
Okay.
it's really moving.
For sure.
Moving, yeah. But good evening.
Good evening.
Welcome.
What's
SMK3.
happening?
Thank you for joining us. So what's up, Brother Reed?
How you doing this evening? I'm great.
Man,
Glad.
I'm doing better now that you're here, man.
Amen.
I like hanging out with you, brother. Again, I want to thank you for joining us again. You're here in November, but we really want to make you a regular. So you feel free to come anytime you want.
Thank you.
All right.
Yes, sir.
All right, join in there. Join in with us. But John, you were talking about some things during the break that I found really interesting about the education system. And again, just in case people don't know, John's been in education for 25, 30 years, and he's a major advocate for our kids. Major. So, talk a little bit about what you were talking
Yeah,
about.
actually, gentlemen, my sister and I talked about the public and the charter schools and the problems that both had. And to simplify it, I asked a teacher, Brother Reed, the other day, in elementary schools and charter or public, why don't you see old white women? And you don't. Most of them are 21, 22, 23, 24. And those who are teaching our children in public and charter schools, that's the main focus. And these are teachers in Teach America that don't have any type of cultural foundation, as we talked about earlier, none at all. And because they're a little less expensive, and they can pay off their tuition, and then once they get done with that 3 or 4 or 5 years, and they go to I don't call them suburbs, I call them ultra suburbs. This is like Carmel and places like that, and then make some a little bit more money. So that's one of the issues that we have when we have most Black and Latino children are in the education system. And then our parents think that we're sending our kids to a private school. It is actually, it's not any better. But to what you asked me, the question about put money into public schools, is it that those teachers, that thought process that 20, 25, 30 years ago, most of those teachers are gone. One of my best friends that helped me with my book, Miss Kenora, taught 30 years, and she left because in public education because of the restrictions and how children had changed, as we talk about being disrespectful and not being respectful to the process. So that's the biggest issue, is just not having clarity of why you're here in the school and why is it important to learn. And the parents are not pushing that and are rather articulate that to their children, man. So they come into schools with these attitudes that I don't really need this education. We talked in numbers. 33% African Americans don't drop out of high school, 44% drop out of college. And that's, as you said, systematic, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I've been looking, I have a solution. I mean, it's really simple, man.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna take a loss. You have to create schools where you're gonna take a loss and get a gain. That means that they're not gonna pass all these tests.
Right.
But they're going to be fundamentally better able to deal with and navigate all kinds of situations.
Right.
So you're going to take a loss, but we're not going to take that loss.
Now, with that in mind,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
John, let everybody know that they're going to take a loss and they're not going to be able to pass those tests, not because they're unintelligent.
Boy, talk to me. Man, that's what they don't know.
Not-
That's correct.
Right.
And I just
Because the tests really aren't designed for us.
They're not.
And our kids.
They're not. So we just I just did another research paper, and this blew me away. At Ronnie, you guys can talk about it maybe a little bit on sheet philosophy. And this is crazy. Drama, music, visual arts help out kids that have at-risk problems.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
And because it deals with it, this is deep. You might need a pillow. We grow new neurotransmitters at all ages. We continue to grow neurotransmitters. So depending on what you are learning is going to differentiate how many neurotransmitters you grow. Well, they found out that you grow exponentially. You grow more new neurotransmitters when you participate in visual arts, what they took out of the schools, drama, what they took out of the schools, dance, what they took out of the schools,
Absolutely.
and music. And
Absolutely.
think about that. So the things that can help us out,
Absolutely.
I'm like, oh, this is not making any sense. You're saying this, and the research, you say these can grow because, okay, I'll tell you why, real quick. Is because we have a left and right hemisphere, Mark. We have a left and right hemisphere.
Right.
And when you do those type of visual arts, use both of them.
Yeah.
They're combined.
Yeah.
So, in what you do, if you do math, you focus on one. You focus on the right. I think the right. And then you do something else, you focus on the left. But doing visual arts, you do both. So they integrate both hemispheres. So
Yeah,
and
I
then,
think
go ahead,
I
I'm
think
sorry.
that type of learning will definitely not only help our black young men and women, but also everybody, because that's just it's a more robust form of teaching. You know, when you get to see something visual, as well as you get the verbal input, and you just get the drama that pulls you in from an emotional level. It's just a more robust, a more enriching way of learning it. And I really think that that's the truth, especially for myself too. I was like that coming up too. So yeah, I think it's a good thing.
What do you think, Brother Ray?
But my point was, I absolutely agree with you that we would be better with those kinds of things in school that were taken out. But maybe somebody did research before you did. And maybe they was taken out just for the impact that we get.
Things that
You
make
ever
you
thought about that?
things that make you go
Exactly.
things that make
Right.
you go think about that. And we're going to talk more about that. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
powerful.
some good
Yes,
stuff.
good
Good stuff. On the way at the bottom of the hour, we're going to do what you snoozing, what you might have been snoozing.
The snooze bar.
Yeah,
sure.
Snooze bar.
Feel me?
And then at 7:45,
Know what I'm sizzling, John?
Yes, sir.
He say sizzling.
Marvin's coming with the jaded life. We've got Carlton Reed here, Brother Reed, who's
Yes.
with us all evening. Right now, got brand new Kim Burrell. It's
Okay.
called Victory.
Let's
You're going to
go.
love it.
Yes.
Okay.
Now I know that Kirk Franklin has something new out.
Yeah.
Okay. You hold
But,
back.
but see, you were talking about the hemisphere, the left and the right.
Right.
And of course, one affects creativity.
That's correct.
And the other is logic.
That's right.
On the other side of the brain. So left brain, right brain,
Right. That's right.
and when I think about public education and public education teachers,
I didn't even know y'all had a phone in here.
public
Did you
education
send something for Snooze Bar?
that's one of the things in
I
my
wasn't able.
family
I mean, you sent it late, so I wasn't able to get it.
that we've had for a
Well, I got
long
a couple.
time. I'm very sensitive.
I got a couple.
My
I
grandmother. my
Oh, okay.
sister,
So I wasn't able to get it off
My
on-
daughter.
Oh, really?
You know,
Okay.
Yeah, because you didn't send it to me till.
Yeah, but it's it's all good though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
You see,
And I
I,
feel
you know,
real sensitive because I see how much.
I'm gonna come in one day where I can do it
Except
right
it
on
doesn't
this.
appear to be.
Because
Right.
Ray did it for me
And
last
even
week.
a lot of
Oh,
the
okay.
constraints
But,
appear to me to be in the legislature, state legislature.
Yeah.
You-
That's
See, I
correct.
usually
I
do.
just
I usually do
read
it
something.
Saturday.
Yeah, it's all
So
good.
anytime
It's all
before
good.
4
They
o'clock
legislated
on
in
Saturday.
19.
Okay.
Ryan,
So they
did
don't
you know
have
this?
internet connectivity?
They
Okay.
legislated
Oh, okay.
hair braiding
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
If you wanna,
1997.
No, it's all good. We can do
Well,
it.
you
Like, we
have
can
to
just,
have
I'll get it to you.
a
early
license.
next week. Yeah, but, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, how do you do that?
I'm gonna do,
What?
In the state legislature in
Do a
Indiana,
couple,
they legislated in 1997. To hair braid, you had to have a cosmetology license. Now, that's expensive.
we'll go.
Yes,
You okay?
in 2 years,
Yeah, that's cool.
at least, between a year to 2 years being in school.
That's what
Well, you
happens
got to have
when you talk to me.
$1,500.
15, man.
That can
That's
take
Nah, I
you
feel
10
you.
miles.
That's right.
Oh,
I
yeah.
feel you.
That's right.
I
That's
meant
why a
to
lot
get
of
it to you
schools have
earlier
that in there
anyway,
now,
man.
like tech,
But so
pipe,
that's on me.
Warren, a lot of those
That's
have that
on
in their
me.
We
school
gonna
now,
keep
they
that
get the
segment.
license.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
is,
Yeah, that's
But see,
on me.
even a
you know
lot
what
of
I'm
that's
saying?
been cut out. Well, I don't mean those topics,
Right.
but I'm talking about
Yeah.
that kind of education.
Yeah.
You know, it used to be you could go to school, get out of high school, you ready to work.
Right.
Yeah, sure, I can
And see,
do
that's
that.
what I'm saying. I think Warren does a good job at that. Tech does it. I believe Pike does it. But all of them
But,
don't have
but
it.
look at the schools that it's been taken out.
Right.
yeah.
Tech, man, they got like everything up there. It is really, yeah, classes there,
I'm
everything.
gonna do
You
one
want
of
to
the
take, anything you
songs.
want to take.
Man,
They
you know,
got
which,
classes.
one of the songs that you did last
Yeah,
week?
man.
Uh-huh.
You know, I don't know.
I went and researched
Yeah,
that.
But,
video.
but why should we if you're not
Oh, yeah.
going to college?
You love it.
Exactly.
I'm
Oh, yeah, he got
I'm
some.
gonna
Yeah.
play one of his stuff,
So
one of
get
the
that
things right
skill.
after.
Hey, it's stuff crazy.
Yeah, they'll do
But you know what? The
This
people
stuff
that
crazy,
have been
dog.
advocating is taking out
I've been
schools.
snoozing.
Yeah,
Snooze
Yeah, his stuff
are
smooth, dog. You
Got
go.
cosmetology.
And it's rich too, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
$20,000 to get a cosmetology.
Man, and then,
My wife was making Tech and making George, she paid
That's what
$150.
she do for real.
man.
Okay. Yeah.
For a whole $1,500?
Now, one thing that Trump is doing, which he's deregulating a lot of this mess.
Well, the stuff you deregulate no bothers me.
Cold.
Okay, what?
You
Okay,
deregulating Wall
Cold.
Street.
that's not
Are
good.
y'all
You know,
gonna
Todd
try to play
Frank.
that live?
Yeah, that's not good.
I don't know. We
You know,
we don't have to.
See, we can on the radio,
Yeah,
we
you
have
will. You'll be back
licensing,
in
but
2000
not on
again if you're not
Facebook.
Exactly.
If you play
Right.
anything,
You know.
any music, Facebook will
Right,
delete this
right,
page.
I do the same thing on YouTube. I feel you down. One
Don't delete my page, Facebook. Please, I'm not demanding.
We can't do that.
I'm asking.
We can't do
But that's what he
airlines.
wants to do.
I'm not
No,
gonna-
we can't do that. We can't trust them.
I know better than
Corporate
that.
America.
You
You
cut
can't
as
do
soon as we
it.
got done talking.
Nah.
Yeah, yeah,
What
yeah.
motivates them is
But
profit.
look,
That's
Facebook,
correct. That's the problem.
friends,
Charter
family,
schools.
the song that's
When
playing
Mark-
now
I was in
is a
one school
song, there's a guy
substitute.
that Mark
They don't have a library.
kind of introduced us to
And I'm
last
like,
week
okay,
on
where's
the
the
Snooze
library at?
Bar.
'Cause I had a
Right,
break.
his name
I
is
go to the
Uncle
library,
Reese.
take
Check
my-
this guy
I
out.
had
This song is
a
called
prep time
Creation.
for 45
But
minutes.
if you go
Teacher
look
looked
at some of
me,
his
I was
stuff,
like walking the
he
hallways,
is
what's-
a great
you don't have
gospel
one.
artist,
Dope.
young
I'm
artist.
like,
Super
okay.
dope.
They
Super
have
dope.
little
Check 'em out.
books in-
Uncle Reese.
little, like 100 books
His
in
album
class,
is
each
bold.
class
Check
was
that
saying.
mug out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
It's cold.
Nothing. Don't have it. I know.
So they don't do research.
Now, like, we could do like your stuff live because it's you doing it live,
Yeah.
doing stuff.
Oh yeah, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt.
Okay, now, Ronnie, while you doing a Facebook Live now, do they hear you talking too?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, we gotta do like Greg. We gotta shut you down.
I'm trying
No,
to say
Nah, you good. Nah, you good. You
No,
good.
man.
Say nothing
No,
that you
Nah,
don't
nah, you good.
Nah, man.
Yeah, you good.
Nah, man. Nothing to say.
Come on, man. We gonna do them like they did Trump with the ban. They overruled him. You know what I'm saying? we gonna get the Supreme Court in here. You know what I'm saying? To turn John down on you. You know what I'm saying? He on your head, but
Big Trump, Supreme Court had overruled it.
yeah, they did. There was another court, but yeah.
Yeah, but they
We gonna get the Supreme Court for John though.
Oh, man. But Trump
Do it before
took
they
a
get the
loss.
name put on there.
Yeah, but Trump took a L. He's gonna leave it alone.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, leave it alone.
Did he
Yeah,
say that
yeah.
today?
Might have been yesterday, but he said that he's not going to pursue it.
He's dropping.
He's not. Yeah, he's
Appeal?
dropping. Yeah, he's dropping.
No,
He's dropping
no.
appeal.
So
He's
what-
not going to Supreme Court.
Okay.
He's not going to Supreme Court. He says not going to. Yeah.
Because last time you recorded me while I was putting on chapstick, it was ugly.
Yeah.
I was like, I need to dip me
No,
dirty.
man.
Let's put
You just got-
chapstick
you just
on.
gotta
You know,
put it-
Supreme Court.
yeah,
is
yeah.
gonna- You know, he is.
It was ugly,
Guys
man. I
know
was like,
what
oh
they're
my
talking
god.
So they said,
You said made it look like chapstick needed to do a spray, huh?
Exactly. I'm gonna get you.
Word,
for
word.
that one. That's funny though. I'm gonna get you.
It's unconstitutional.
Yeah.
He could have done it in a constitutional manner.
I'm with you when you're right.
Look, you made me get out and put mine on. You know what I'm saying? You got to have that chapstick with you, boy.
Yeah, we're going live.
Yeah, that's a cold cut right there.
Uncle Reese. Marvin introduced us to Uncle Reese last week.
Yes,
He
sir.
was on the Snooze Bar. And I fell in love with his music, Mark.
Yeah, hey, that's what we do it for, man.
Yeah.
Snooze bar to wake you up.
Yes, sir.
When you get woke up, boy, you get enriched.
Yeah, I found out I was sleeping on Uncle Reese.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like I said, when you get a chance, go back and look up some of his stuff. And what'd you say the name of his new?
His album is called Bold. It's a couple years old, but it's called Bold. B-O-L-D. Uncle Reese, man, you won't be disappointed whatsoever.
Yeah,
He
Paul, what's
does.
up?
He does minister.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
He
for
does
sure.
minister
For sure.
through his music.
Are you on
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
On the
Hello.
Young Paul, you on that?
On that. I was looking up his music now, but
Okay, help
I'm
me
what
out,
are you
bro.
talking
Go
about?
ahead.
I'm
I
just
need to
talking about
see you on
something else,
it.
man.
I
I got
need
a
to
brother
see you
on
on
the
it,
computer.
Can we go ahead with the show
No,
now, bro?
man, I want to make sure we got what I don't want to be snoozing,
No,
man.
wait a minute, man. You know, just let us know.
Hey, I blame Marv. He said he's gonna hook us up with the stuff too.
What stuff?
Oh man,
We
he said he's gonna give us some
we've
music,
got
man.
Oh, man.
young
Hey.
Paul in the studio. We've got the COO of Black on Black Network, Ronita,
Can't talk
Yes.
about
in the studio as well. But look, we're in that part of the show where we feature an artist that you might have been sleeping on, and I had a couple that came to mind.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So I want to know, first of all, I want to introduce the first artist. He's a local artist,
Okay.
right? And I've been listening to this guy for a long time.
Okay.
But there was a song he sent to me the other day that I was so impressed with. I've been impressed with him for a long time. but you guys might have slept on Stanley V. Daniels.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Stanley
okay.
V. Daniels, Stan the Man
Yeah, Stan the
Daniels.
Man,
Stanley.
V.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But this one here is called Anybody Know Jesus.
Hallelujah.
Y'all ready for this?
Let's go.
Yes,
It's gonna wake you up.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Get the pillow ready.
The NyQuil.
Speaking of night.
So we need some choreographed dancers like right here.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? They be hitting a nice little
Hold
step.
it down, man. Greg, he don't like that.
You won't like that.
Too much chest popping.
It's mad theatrical.
Too much chest pumping.
Ron, you think you can hook us up with, okay. Praise that.
You know what he gonna go? He just say, bring sheep philosophy in. This is John talking. Bring sheep philosophy in and we'll have them as the choreographed dancers. That's John. He told me to say that. He told me to say that before the show, man. Swear. Look. Fingers crossed though. No, I ain't gonna put John out there like that. He ain't say that, man. It's all good though.
But the wall, man.
Yeah.
So y'all guys are against you. So are you for or against the wall? Are you for or against black folks making some money off the wall?
I'm
Yes, it's
against
two different questions.
everything involving the wall,
Okay,
man.
okay.
It's almost like you ask yourself, like, okay, if somebody asks you, would you do a certain thing for like $1 million, right?
Right.
And it's something that you wouldn't normally do. Well, if you say, well, I'll go ahead and do it,
Right.
just because you're going to pay me, it's almost a
Yeah.
sort of way, kind of like selling out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's
Right.
like, if I'm against the wall, I can't be for making money off the wall. You feel me?
You say I'm wrong for sending young Paul down and work on the wall.
I ain't saying none of that. I ain't saying none of that. You got to decipher that. What's that? Decode that for
Decode that
yourself,
for
man.
yourself.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, but you take what you
He's
take.
against
from
it.
Thank you, somebody.
I'm against spending $22 billion.
Yeah, that's a lot of money, man.
it. Man, I'm against the
That's a lot of
period.
money. It's like one war
I mean,
to another one.
you know,
Yeah.
give you a nice economic lesson. Go out and research how many countries in the world that $22 billion has a GNP
Yeah.
less than $22 billion.
Yeah, a lot.
A lot of
A
countries.
lot of countries do.
Mhm.
Now that's an awful lot of money.
Yeah, that is a lot of money.
In education, look, we could do a lot of
Yeah,
places.
yeah.
And you
I
know
guess
what?
we don't have to worry about it since Mexico's gonna pay for it.
You
Yeah,
believe
right. Nah, I don't believe that for a
That's what
second.
he said.
Yeah, they ain't gonna pay for it. Child, please.
I got
All this
ocean in
technology.
Sahara Desert.
You know what I'm saying? I sell to you,
Yeah, but all this
bro.
technology, why can't they just do like an invisible wall? Then you might hurt some people. It
You
goes-
know, there-
okay, why can't they do that? I mean, they got the technology to do it. I know, so that's crazy.
Yo,
You get electronic fence.
Yeah.
when I got my loans for school, they told Sally Mae I was gonna pay for it too. All right, I gotta holler at y'all later, man.
Hey, look at
You know what I'm saying? Ask her how that working out for her.